I read 43 books in 2025, and this is my top 10 reads of 2025 with particular order. So in terms of reading, 2025 was not my best year at all, because I read 69 books in 2024, and I think that was literally my best year, like in terms of reading. Since January 2025, I was in a reading slump, like a huge reading slump. That's the main reason that I couldn't able to read more books. If I wanted to, I definitely could read more, but I ended up didn't. I was just wasting my time, like mindlessly scrolling and all of this stuff. And I know I'm not alone, because I know like right now a lot of people actually suffering from that. If you're in the same spot with me, I'm telling you that you're not alone. We're in this together. But 2026 will be the year that we are going to read more rather than just mindlessly scrolling on our phones. And one of the main reasons that I switch up my account to Bookstagram, like BookTube, is just read more books. So if you love to read books, and if you love to watch others reading and recommending books, and if you love to watch reading vlogs, like reading challenges, feel free to pop that subscribe button. I will definitely appreciate that, and it will help me a lot. And let's stop yapping and talk about the books that I enjoyed reading in 2025. So number 10 is Animal Farm for me. It's kind of surprising for me to like this book, even putting in my top 10 reads, right? Because I'm a girly who loves to read romance and fantasies, and putting a classic book, I don't know if it's classifying as a classic or not, but yeah, adding this book in my top 10, I know. I read 2 books from George Orwell, 1984 and The Animal Farm. I just wanted to give both of them a chance and to see what was the hype, like what is the hype, why is everyone talking about these books. And yeah, I can confidently say that this book is like 10 times better than 1984. I found this one a little bit entertaining as well. This book is all about politics, just like 1984, but it's written differently. So that's literally the main thing that I really like this book. We're following an animal farm, I mean obviously, but the funny thing is about the farm that each animal actually represents a public figure, like a popular public figure from real life. So we're actually seeing like all the politics, like all the authority from animals' POV. So I think that's why I read that book so fast, and just keeps me entertaining the whole time. And I can confidently say that this book has a lot of lessons that you can take from it. Highly recommend this book if you have interest about reading like politics and all the stuff. And also if you don't have any interest about politics like me, you can definitely read this book as well. Number 9 is Mountain Is You by Brianna Wiest. It's a self-help / nonfiction book. But don't see that book as a usual self-help book. It's actually so much different than the most of self books out there. So that's the reason why that I will not gonna stop talking about this book. So every sentence, like every paragraph, every chapter is actually touching you, touches your heart, touches your soul, and you could literally get so much from that book. And there's one quote about regret from that book. I will definitely put it somewhere in the screen. That quote has literally changed my whole perspective about my life. Literally the definition of it's never late. So if you're constantly telling yourself that, gosh, I wish I did it sooner, I wish I knew it sooner. So the quote is literally says that if you're regretting, then now it's the perfect time for doing that. And I don't know, just I found that quote so powerful, because after reading that quote, I just close my book and just think about that quote for like 10 minutes. Then I have to take action. I have to do it now. Stop just regretting about your past. Just do it now, right? So that's literally the main thing that I take away from that book. But I know that everyone who reads that book can take like multiple life lessons. Number 8 is a thriller that I wasn't expected that ending. Oh my god, that ending, I was just like, what? just happened. Like, I don't know, I just read that book literally in one sitting. So that means that this book is literally fast paced. If you love thrillers or if you're in a slum, that book will definitely help you to get out of your reading slum, like for sure. I just literally finished that book in one sitting while I was in a slum. So yeah, I think that's a big deal. Number 7 is a rom-com book. So finally something from my alley, because I love me a good rom-com book. I enjoyed every single second of that book. So basically we're following a girl that finds out that she is pregnant from her toxic ex-boyfriend. She literally like didn't know what to do next, and that specific day her boss fires her and she's like alone, like jobless, and she's gonna become a single mom. She literally had no idea what to do next, and she has to earn some kind of money for herself and plus now for a baby. And then she accidentally met a guy who literally meets a pregnant woman. Like, how? Fake marriage, pregnancy trope, and most importantly, this book has no smut. Okay, this is like a closed door romance book, so you can definitely pick this book up. So number 6 is Powerful by Lauren Roberts. This is actually a novella from Powerless trilogy. Right now when I record this video, I'm actually currently reading Fearless, third book in the series. In my personal opinion, I think Powerless and Reckless is just so overhyped. I personally didn't like that how Powerless is similar to Hunger Games, because it has like a lot of similarities, and from that point you couldn't just say similarity. From that point you can say that it's like not a similarity, it's a copy paste. Personally just love the writing style. Again, the similarities is just too much for me that I cannot handle. This book in the series is just so unique and it has own story. I think with that novella you can definitely see how beautiful actually Lauren Roberts writes, how her writing style is so powerful. This is a side story, like a side character from Powerless trilogy. This is a story about Adina, Paiden's best friend. I just wish that we had more time with Adina and Mac. I cried and I sobbed. I literally love this book the most out of 2 that I read so far. So number 5 is Divine Rivals by Rebecca Ross. This book, I mean the whole series, is just so underrated. Like, I didn't see like a lot of people actually talking about this series. I think it literally deserves more hype than, I don't know, Powerless or Icebreaker. So this is a historical romance but has some fantasy elements in it. Writing style was so magical. The connection between 2 main characters, I think, so well written. If you're planning to read this book, I will highly recommend to pick this book up. Number 4 is One and Only Onyx Storm. I think from that point, most of you have read Fourth Wing so far, and this is the 3rd book in the series, and I would say that this is actually my least favorite out of 3, because Fourth Wing was amazing, like a 6, even 7-star read for me, and Iron Flame was also great, like a solid 5 stars, but I gave this book a 4-star. It's in my top 10 list of 2025. No matter what, I am obsessed with that world, and I'm obsessed with Xaden and Violet, and I'm obsessed with the world. I think like this world is just so amazing. I just wish that I would live in the world. No matter what, still, this is my baby. But if you don't know what Fourth Wing is about, I would say it's like a high fantasy. It has dragons, it has war, it also has romance, like a not a subplot. Like we can say this is a romantasy. Like we have like heavy romance and heavy fantasy at the same time. If you have thoughts about this series, just give Fourth Wing a shot. Okay, just read Fourth Wing. You don't have to read the whole series, okay? Just read Fourth Wing, okay? And you will love it. I promise, you will. And we're in top 3, you guys. It means the holy grail reads of 2025 for me. In 3rd place, we have The 7 Year Slip by Ashlyn Poston. So this is a romance book, but it literally has some drama in it as well. And also it has like a fantasy elements in it. Imagine you live in a house that it can literally time travel you 7 years later and 7 years ago. You don't know the rules. It just happens out of nowhere. So when you time travel, you're actually meeting a guy in the past. Eventually you're gonna in love with the guy who lives in the past. How all of the things happen, just read this book to find out. This is definitely a book that I really wanted to reread. In the second place, we have Check and Mate by Ali Hazelwood. Our second place and our first place is my 6-star reads of the year. So the people who read this book is actually not loving that much. I don't know why, I don't know how, because I literally obsessed with that book. This is far away from usual Ali Hazelwood's writing style. Mostly she focused heavily on romance, but in that book I think the romance is actually a subplot, I guess. Like, that's my opinion. So we're focused on a girl who loved to play chess in her childhood, but for some reasons she quit and she told herself that no, I'm not gonna play chess anymore. But then she literally need money, and she says, yeah, okay, I will play, but I'm not gonna be obsessed ever again. Obviously things doesn't go in that way. I don't know why I love this book so much. I just love it, and I just gave it a 6 stars. And our winner, number 1, is Midnight Library for me. I know, it's just a popular opinion. Everyone loves this book, and for a reason. This is the book. It literally touches your soul, touches your heart. I got so emotional while reading the book. Right now I'm thinking about that book and I just wanted to cry. This book is literally the reason why should book exist and why we should read books. I can confidently say that, just not for 2025, but this book is literally the best book that I've read so far. Like, highly recommend for all of you. That's, my friend, was my top 10 reads in 2025. So let me know in the comments what is your list. I really wanted to know your top 10 reads in 2025. If you like this video, please just hit that like button. It will definitely help me a lot. If you wanted to see more bookish content from me, just hit that subscribe button and I will happily see you again in the next one. Bye!